My name is Hedy Lamarr. You may think you know me. The magazines once called me the most beautiful woman in the world. Hollywood framed my face in soft light, wrapped me in satin gowns, and sold my image as fantasy. But beauty was the smallest part of who I was. I was born Hedwig Eva Maria Kiesler in Vienna in 1914. My father would walk with me through the city and explain how machines work: printing presses, streetcars, engines. He didn't just answer my questions, he expanded them. He taught me to look at the world and ask, why does it work this way? That question never left me. As a teenager, I was already acting in European films. But even then, while others admired costumes and scripts, I was fascinated by lighting equipment, sound systems, the mechanics behind the illusion. I learned that everything glamorous has gears behind it. I married young, too young. My husband was wealthy, powerful, and controlling. He hosted dinners with military men, scientists, arms manufacturers. They thought I was just decoration at the table. They spoke freely about weapons, radio systems, torpedoes. They never imagined I was listening, learning. Eventually, I escaped that life. Alone, across countries, across oceans. I reinvented myself in America. That is how Hedwig became Hedy. In Hollywood, I starred in films like Algiers and Samson and Delilah. The cameras adored me. But when filming ended, I went home and worked on ideas. Real ideas. Sketches, diagrams, concepts. During World War II, I couldn't ignore what was happening in Europe. I wanted to help. Not with beauty, not with glamour, with intelligence. I began thinking about torpedoes guided by radio signals, and how easily those signals could be jammed. What if the signal didn't stay in one place? What if it jumped rapidly, unpredictably, between frequencies, like keys on a piano? With composer George Antheil, I developed a system using synchronized frequency changes, what you now call frequency hopping spread spectrum. We patented it in 1942. The Navy didn't use it. They told me I could be more useful selling war bonds with my face. So I did both. I raised millions for the war effort, and I kept inventing. Years later, long after the headlines faded and the beauty titles disappeared, my idea came back to life. Engineers built upon it. It became part of the foundation for secure wireless communication, the invisible language behind Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS. The world finally understood what I had seen decades earlier. Technology is not about machines. It is about possibility. I lived a complicated life. I made mistakes. I trusted the wrong people. I watched fame rise and fall like a tide. But through it all, one thing remained constant: my mind. To every girl who feels underestimated, to every woman who is praised for her appearance but questioned for her intelligence, you are allowed to be multidimensional. You are allowed to be brilliant and bold and curious. You are allowed to think in frequencies no one else can hear yet. Do not let the world reduce you to a single frame. I was never just a movie star. I was an inventor, a thinker. A woman who saw the future, humming beneath the surface of the present. My name is Hedy Lamarr, and if you are holding a phone in your hand right now, a part of my mind is still speaking to you.